friends, it's Missy from Shimmerz again, and I'm back today to show you something fun that you could do with the new Acritonez acrylic paints. Now I'm going to make a classic rainbow background using a stencil, and I'm using white cardstock and some of those foam ink blending tools. Now I have not added anything to my cardstock because the beauty of these paints is that they are self-priming and you don't need gesso. So this is something fun, and this only takes a few minutes, and it turns out so pretty. I'm obsessed with how this looks, so just watch. I'm going to use the red. This is Roses Are Red, and I just squirted a little bit onto the foam, flipped it over, and started blending it through the stencil. You can kind of see how I'm doing it here. It works best if you kind of move it in a circle, and you can kind of fade out the edges, and you could use as much paint as you want. I decided to try to lighten up the red just a little bit, so I'm going to come in with a little squirt of the white and just go right over that red. And this is called Three Sheets to the Wind, and this just lightens it up, turns it into a slightly lighter tone, maybe with a little bit of a pink hint. And the white will do that to any color. You can lighten up or change the tone or the shade of any of these colors by adding just a little bit of the white. Now I'm going to go through all these colors. This is the orange. Orange You Glad. And the fun thing about these little ink blending tools is that you can keep circling it and smudging it around until you've got all the paint off, and it just kind of gets lighter and lighter around the edges. And that is a fun technique to try. I think it looks really neat, especially through a stencil. And I'm not even changing the foam part. I'm just going straight from one color to the next because these three colors blend together really nicely. This yellow is called Over Easy. And I am going to switch for the next three colors. This green is Jive and Jade, and I'm just blending each color right up close to the edge of the previous color. I want it to look as close to as a rainbow as possible, because in a real rainbow the colors fade and blend nicely from color to color. The blue is Blue My Top, and these are so pretty. They're so bright and colorful. These are the perfect shades for a rainbow. The last one I'm going to add is the purple shade, and it's called Edgy Eggplant. I was so excited when I pulled the stencil up. Wait until you see this. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with this. Is this not gorgeous? And that took me 2 minutes. Look how the colors blend to each other, and my paper is still flat, absolutely zero warping because there's nothing wet on it. Awesome. It turned out so cool. I cannot wait to use this as a background for a layout. Here are the close-ups. This was super simple. I hope you give this a try with your paints and get yourself some of those little ink blending tools, or you could probably use a makeup sponge and you would get the same effect. But it took just a tiny bit of paint to create this gorgeous rainbow, and it's going to make a great background. You could also do it for a card or whatever project you want. So I hope you give it a try. Thanks for watching.